The last person to leave the shelter. When I was 19, a tornado tore through my hometown. The sirens went off late at night, and nearly everyone rushed into the underground storm shelter beneath the local school. More than 100 people packed inside. Families, children, neighbors. Then the tornado hit. The sound was horrifying. It felt like the entire world was being ripped apart above us. For nearly an hour, nobody spoke. When the noise finally stopped, nobody wanted to open the shelter door. We were too afraid of what we'd find outside. That's when Walter stood up. Walter was a retired firefighter. Everyone in town knew him. He looked around and said, "I'll go first." He climbed the stairs and disappeared through the shelter door. Several minutes passed, then he returned. His face was pale. People immediately asked if their homes were still standing. Walter ignored the question. Instead, he said, "There's something outside." The room went silent. He explained that most of the town was destroyed. But that wasn't what scared him. Standing in the middle of the road was a little girl, alone. She wasn't crying, she wasn't moving. She was just staring at the shelter. A few parents immediately wanted to help her. Walter stopped them. "Don't." The way he said it made everyone freeze. He explained that he had called out to her several times. She never responded, she never blinked, she never moved. One man assumed Walter was in shock and decided to check for himself. We watched him walk outside. He approached the girl, said something to her, then suddenly turned around and sprinted back toward the shelter. The second he got inside, he slammed the door shut. His hands were shaking. Someone asked what happened. He only said 4 words. "That's not a child." Nobody slept that night. Every few hours, someone carefully looked outside. The figure was always there, standing motionless, watching. By sunrise, rescue teams finally arrived. When the shelter door opened, the road was empty. The girl was gone. Nobody ever found out who she was. Years later, Walter was dying in a hospital. Before he passed away, someone finally asked him what he had seen that night. Walter was quiet for a long time. Then he said, "When I got close, I realized she wasn't looking at me. She was looking at the shelter, like she was counting how many people were inside." The room fell silent, then Walter smiled. But whatever she was, she never came in. Someone asked why. Walter's answer became famous in our town, because every person in that shelter was ready to risk their life for someone else. Fear is powerful, but people protecting each other are stronger. Walter died later that week. To this day, nobody remembers that tornado for the destruction it caused. They remember the old firefighter who was terrified and walked outside first anyway.